Hi, and thanks for joining us on. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. CJ McCollum is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Jack's up a 3. Counted from distance.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jones' shot is good.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. He can use that length to his advantage.
Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Here's Edey, covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Takes a 3. And it's Edey missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
Knocks down the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start, down low. And he dumps it down.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on CJ McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans on D. It's a 3-point game. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Edey for 3. It's called in by New Orleans. Outside Murray. Williamson with a screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Misi. Second shot opportunity.
2 minutes
Right wing.
in the fight. 2 minutes.
Picked by Williamson. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Jackson outside. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Count that one.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Now here's Morant. No made baskets yet. Jackson outside. Hits the three-pointer.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Inside, here's Misi, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
While the open man's out there, you got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
From deep, Morant, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Bain, no good. New Orleans leading by 5. They kick it out to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Bain. Murray passes to Williamson and stolen by Bain. And they're on the run. From deep, Morant. And no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's New Orleans leading by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4.
Oh, man!
Oh!
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jackson can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 6. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Williamson outside from downtown. Here's Misi. Kicks it out to Williamson. The offensive rebound. They shoot again. Williamson with a screen on Morant. The floater. The rebound by Edey.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Got a hand on it. Back to Bain. Second chance effort. From deep. Williamson. Ooh, Zion staying after it. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently, they have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. To win the cold spell. Outside for Morant. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Outside Morant. A minute and a half left in the first half. Fires from deep. Morant missing again. The Pelicans lead by 11. And he lobs it up to Zion. Rises up and throws it down.
Taking flight, Zion doing what he does best, getting up off the ground and bringing it down.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
Murray out to the right wing. .51 seconds left in the second period. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Murray looking around. Yes, it's good. Murray's got 9 points.
The IQ showing up here as Murray uses that pick to get free.
Morant against Jones. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Murray against Bain. They set the pick. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for New Orleans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Williams, and it's Stevens in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And he misses his first shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Williams, a screen on Brown. Kennard for three. Pure from three-point range.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Pass to McCollum. Kick out to Brown. Back to McCollum. Softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Making the floater look effortless. McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brown against Kennard. Pass to Huff. For three. Pelicans cleared away.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Second chance shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Memphis ball.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Kennard against Brown. Kennard passes to Stevens. Back to Kennard. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Stevens, the pass to Wells. And that one is hammered home.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Brown. No good on the triple. Grizzlies trail by 11. Kennard on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Stevens. Three-pointer. He drops in from range. Huff's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Pelicans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the center position. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edey. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bane against Murray. Williamson with a screen on Bane. The drive by Murray. Outside Jones. Outside Murray. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Into the lane. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
They kick it out to Murray. They set the screen. The teardrop. The shot's good. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Herb Jones picks one up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Grizzlies trail by 14. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Murray against Bane. Now here's Murray. The D's right on him. 6 to shoot. From the high post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Morant against Jones. And stolen by Jones. 4-3. Memphis with a rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And stolen by Jones. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking for an opening. On the wing, Bain. Oh, got a piece of it. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Memphis.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Pelicans.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeJounte Murray.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
34 seconds left to play in the 4th. Over Bain. Murray finds Jones. Here's Misi. To the inside. Back to Murray. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Both good from the line that time. Fires from deep. No good. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
2K Sports. Brings to the NBA on a Friday afternoon.
Coming up is
So the Lakers will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. James is out there with Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. The shot's good from Hayes.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Morant with a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
The kick out to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Here's Finney-Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years. RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The rebound by the Lakers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is, Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Memphis moving it around. Outside for Jackson. There's the pick. Pass to Edey. Shoots from the high post. Outside, Bane. Drills it from outside. Bane's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
It's Morant with the drive. The three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LeBron can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And he gets contact and the whistle on. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise and a competitive.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and faulting the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now here's LeBron, stolen by Jackson. A 3 from Morant, and he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Doncic, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Morant drives in. Right side Bain. Here's Edey, covered by Hayes. Edey gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for the Lakers.
And the technical free throw is good. Five seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Morant with it. With 1 on the clock. Count it. Good. He's got 9.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second-chance points.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game.
And Memphis with another turnover here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Jackson finds Bain. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Doncic feeling it out. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
No good on that one.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Bain kicks to Morant. Knocks it loose. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. LeBron passes to Finney-Smith. Lakers passing it around. The three for Doncic. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James against Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Jackson from long range. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
Morant against LeBron. Jackson a screen on LeBron. Morant kicks to Jackson. Over Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. .40 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Morant reaches to Jackson. Out to Morant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Lakers ball.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. Down low, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Just 3 on the clock. No good that time. It's a tie game in Memphis. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Vince Williams out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Stevens in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Bagley with a screen on Reeves. They grab their own miss. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Len sets a screen for Reeves. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kennard, the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Hachimura. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's Kennard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And it's Len. That time on the assist by Goodwin. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Kennard, the pass to Bagley.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And so Bagley nails them both. Los Angeles leading by 4. Hachimura with a screen on Kennard. Kennard against Reeves. 6 to shoot. Len with a screen on Kennard. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bagley finds Williams. Here's Huff going inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Hachimura against Williams. To the right side. Here's Huff. Kennard for three. Hachimura grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Len. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials...
There will be 2 minutes.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
When you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bagley the screen to the middle. And that one is good. Bagley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Kennard against Reeves. Kennard's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Stephens. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Here's Huff. And he banks in the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Len with a screen on Kennard. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt, Doncic out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Back to Morant. Jackson finds Morant. From past the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, James. Fires the 3. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish. Oh, wow. Okay, John turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Over Jackson. James, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Jackson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening.
First team. At the line for the Lakers.
That was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Payne against Doncic. For the three. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Morant surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining at the game.
He can't hit. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
No one near James as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. And Hayes kicks to Finney Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Doncic outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Morant for three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 20-7 run. LeBron against Morant. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
the Los Angeles starters. They've got Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's James. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, here's Doncic. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Outside Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Doncic. Puts up a 3. And it's James with the jam.
And LeBron sets the tone for this team. This includes setting an example with his hard work on the offensive board.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
From deep in three-point land, when LeBron commits to a shot, even that far away from the hoop, no stopping it.
Murray finds Jones. Jones with a screen on James. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find. Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
The drive by Murray. Pass to Jones. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
I mean, he moves so well for a guy his size. Zion's ability to run and finish in transition is incredible.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. There's the 3. Offensive board. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Messi to the right side. The 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Will it go? The rebound by Murray.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Misi, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Hayes for 3. Sinks it from distance. Hayes has got 7. New Orleans leading by 5. Now Murray. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Doncic up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's James with the drive. Counted.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Murray. Jones from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. Pass to James. Finney-Smith with it, defended by Murray. Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. Murray against James. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Misi. Murray looking around for 3. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
James, a screen on Murray. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history.
Yeah, he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Here's Williamson. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to James. Back to Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic. Screen by James. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Doncic has got 5.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Murray finds Williamson.
Oh, man. Whoa. Punch that was.
Bad intentions. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Lets it go from 14. The shot comes out.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Left side, Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Now, here is James. Hayes with a screen on Jones. And James gets it to go. He's got 9.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Jones hits them both. Lakers trail by 6. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hayes. Here we go. From downtown. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers get it back. Hayes finds James. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Messy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Williamson. It's stolen by James. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Doncic shot is good.
A gifted scorer. Luka's going to find a way to get the shots up that he wants to take.
The Pelicans lead by 7. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
From deep. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's New Orleans going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Trey Murphy.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Lakers, Alex Len is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Goodwin in at the 2 spot. Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Reeves against McCollum. Len pulls it in. Lakers trail by 12. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he jams it home with authority.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Goodwin. Still no points. Takes a 3. And he can't jam it through. Here's Boston. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, He's looking at having a very big second half.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's McCollum. That three's off the mark. Outside Reeves. Up and over McCollum. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Outside Reeves. And it's Boston with a rebound. The Pelicans lead by 15. Olynyk passes to McCollum. From deep. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Here's Reeves. And it's good. 2 points. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, McCollum. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
The shot by Reeves, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for New Orleans. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Shot's good by McCollum.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. The Pelicans lead by 17. McCollum looks around. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
There's a screen by Lynn. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got 7 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
McCollum on the left side. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Kick out to Brown. Over Hachimura. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. From deep, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep. Up top, McCollum. And that's not going to go. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up 14. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And he's going for the lob. Right side Murray. Picked by Williamson. Off the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Doncic. Jones with a screen on James. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Jones. Back to Murray. From behind the arc. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Williamson passes to Jones. Here's Misi. Tries again. Rejected by James.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Murray's shot is good.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The 3 is up. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pelicans.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Doncic. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. That one's off. Still out of sync.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williamson inside. Finney-Smith's there. Can't get it to drop. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. James outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
Herb Jones picks one up.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pelicans.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeJounte Murray.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Now here's Jones from outside the arc. Here's Williamson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
That one from long range.
For 3.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. He stops. He pops. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the screen. Murray for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
NBA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. Games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Jackson has the open look. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Murray with it. Now defended by Bane. Back to Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Murray after Memphis gets the 3. Jones finds Murray. Lets it go from deep. Here's Messi, and he dunks it down.
He's doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And it's Morant missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Pass to Edey. It's up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Edey's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray against Bane. Shoots the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Edey can't hit. New Orleans leading by 6. Murray outside. To the inside. Misi. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done with it. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And it's the Pelicans with the ball after Memphis gets the three. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Now, here's Morant for three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Williamson looking it over. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Payne for three. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 5. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the Pelicans. He delivered 9 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Payne out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson and at the small forward position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Murray. Still scoreless. To the middle. Here's Misi. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. On defense, the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Morant kicks to Payne. Misses the three.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Back to Murray. Four on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Williamson missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Payne. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Edey. There's the three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's like reading the picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Pushing the action, getting others involved.
He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Bain.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving it around. To the inside. Nisi.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Plays it up and banks it in. Nisi's got 10 points in the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Bain against Murray. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. There's Jackson with the 3. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's good from long range.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
58 seconds left in the first half. Williamson kicks to Murray. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Pass to Jackson to end the run. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Murray up on top, guarded by Bain. Basket counts.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Morant with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Outside for Murray. Williamson with a screen for Murray. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's New Orleans, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Boston in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Back to Brown. Pass to Olynyk. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Stephens pulls it in. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, from the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Stevens, the pass to Huff. Here's Stephens. No scoring in this one. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And there it is for him. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Here's Stevens. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Boston. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Boston. This one for 3. Stephens pulls it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bagley from outside. Doesn't go for him. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Austin, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Stevens, the pass to Wells. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass. Wells has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Olynyk. And there's the drive. Here's Boston. Launches it. Now here's Olynyk. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's McCollum. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Wells passes to Stevens. And here's Kennard. They set the pick. Fires for 3. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Brown. And it goes down 2 points. Brown's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
It's Morant with the drive. Can't hit from in close. New Orleans leading by 18. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bane with the steal. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And then Morant slams it in.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
And here is Murray inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Williamson. Jackson dishes to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Jackson misses. The Pelicans have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Williamson. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
To the paint, it's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooting.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Morant for three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And Jones has it in the corner. Over to the left wing. Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Back to Williamson. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Memphis. nice passing there by Memphis. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That one is off.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Edey.
And he's good on the second. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Morant. Looking to get back on track here. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Murray outside. Lets it go with a three. Drops it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 assists. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game...
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for...
From this guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Jackson in it, the small forward. Doncic shot is good.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Left side Payne. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Morant against James. Jackson surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edey. Wide open. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Brad, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump them, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
Here's Morant. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Jackson. And here's Morant. Jackson outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Los Angeles, they've... Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
Morant finds Jackson. Now here's Payne, guarded by Doncic. From deep, Morant. Here's Payne. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's Edey. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. The Lakers lead by 8. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. The rebound by Edey. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Now here's Morant. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
From the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Vanderbilt with it, guarded by Morant. With the putback. Grizzlies trail by 8. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And it's Edey missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep three-point range. And there's James on the assist by Hayes. James has got 9.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Jackson with a screen on James. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
James against Bane. And the layup is good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The Lakers lead by 8. Let's go with a 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ballgame. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Here's Morant. Tough points from Ja.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Morant against Doncic. Three-pointer. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. The Lakers lead by 7. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Bane. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Jackson, the screen. Pass to Edey. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Oh, come on! LeBron from way back!
Look, when LeBron James is hitting his three from that spot, look, this offense completely opens up.
Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
5 to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Hayes with a screen. James against Bain. James passes to Hayes. Here's Doncic. Out to James. Outside, Finney Smith. James, a screen on Jackson. Second shot opportunity. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Here's Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hayes with a screen on Morant. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3. Doncic just got 6 points.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
James against Morant. Pass to Edey. The 3 ball. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Los Angeles leading by 7. Hayes misses. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bain finds Morant. Jackson outside. Here's Bain. Back to Jackson. Got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So we conclude the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard out there with Williams. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Huff in at the 4. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
There's a screen by Lynn. From deep, Reeves. They get it again. Lynn is good. Len's got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Huff, the pass to Williams. Here's Huff, beyond the arc. And Reeves pulls it down, and it's the Lakers on the break. And finished off by Kleba.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Bagley, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Reeves against Kennard. A deep three. Memphis with a rebound. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Down low. Here's Len. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that one's good. Bagley.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Goodwin. Williams defending. Kleba outside. On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Kennard. Pulls up on the wing. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Drains the triple.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
There's a screen by Len. Goodwin passes to Kleba. Right side Reeves. The three is up. Connects from downtown. Reeves has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Bagley, a screen on Reeves. Kennard passes to Bagley. Reeves with the ball, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Hachimura from long range. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Memphis ball.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Here's Stevens. Hachimura covering. Stevens, the pass to Huff. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. He puts up a 3. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 12. Goodwin hits the trifecta. Goodwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Left side Bagley. To end the run. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. There's a screen by Len. Pass to Goodwin. 24 seconds left in the third. The three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Stevens. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, That was clearly a foul.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
Lamar Stevens. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Payne against James. Hayes with a screen on Payne. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
It's time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Right now, man.
The Lakers lead by 11. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there's James from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edie's got rebound number 7 tonight. Jackson finds Jackson. Pass to Edie. Back to Jackson. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
James passes to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. James up top. Over Edie. With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Jackson, the pass to Payne. Here's Edie. Up and over Doncic. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Lakers lead by 15.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Morant surveying the floor. Driving to the basket. Oh, athletic move from Morant.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
From deep, Payne. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Finney Smith. They get it back. Hayes misses. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Oh, my! Ja dropping the hammer.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. Jackson outside. Pass to Payne. Here's Edie.
2 minutes remain in his ball. 2 minutes.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. 13-point lead. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
James passes to Doncic. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
James goes in.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Edie. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Shot from the low post is good. James has got 25 points.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Edie for 3. Sinks the tray.
3 points.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
James against Bain. Pass to Vanderbilt. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Edie. It's Jackson, high post. Finney-Smith's there. Jackson gets the bucket.
Assisted, Jackson.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put...
All right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
It's the NBA. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. James is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
With how Murphy shoots the ball from behind the arc, these driving lanes from time to time are going to be wide open. That's a nice take by Trey.
Now, here's Doncic. A three-pointer, no good. In the corner, Murray with it. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Murray. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. There's the triple. He's off on that one. New Orleans is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Over in the corner, Williamson. There's a good screen. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Doncic left side. LeBron James on the wing. Hayes with the screen for James. The three nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got a second bucket tonight.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pass to Messi. LeBron against Murray. Launches a three. Kicks it out to Jones. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Good on the bucket. He's got 7.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
James in the post. He's covered by Murray. Beyond the arc. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball entered from below the basket. Los Angeles ball.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Drives to the hoop. Floats one up, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at center. Now here's Murray. Takes a 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
At 6'8", Murphy possesses great height at his position. Comes in handy on the glass.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. Second shot opportunity. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Murray. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. They get it back. Williamson left side. A second chance effort into the lane, and the dunk by Williamson.
And how agile was Zion on that dunk.
And it's Hayes in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Pelicans leading by 7. Down low, Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that? Well, welcome to the NBA.
Tries again, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Hayes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And he comes up with the deuce. Finney Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Back to Murray. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
The kick out to LeBron. Picked by Finney Smith. James cooking from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Murray. Pass to Messi. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Doncic outside. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the middle. Here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Hey, yo, right here.
Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Murray dishes to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
One of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique.
Oh, a big move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jones in the post. Working on James.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
For 3, Murray. No good on the shot. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Good one out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
On the wing, Reed. He's covered by Brown. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McCollum against Reeves. McCollum outside. From outside the arc. Kleber with the rebound. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Goodwin. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelican shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? McCollum, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pelicans leading by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Olynyk. Back to McCollum. Here's Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Kleber slams it in.
Well, Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
Here's McCollum. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
So he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Goodwin. Rebound by Olynyk. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's Brown outside. He doesn't hit that one. Lakers trail by 10. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Brown against Reeves. Jacks up a 3. And Kleber slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any game.
Man, when he's playing under control, which is most of the time, McCollum is very effective setting up teammates.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's hear it for you.
Lakers trail by 11. Reeves the pass to Goodwin. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Pelicans foul. B.J. Boston. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Reeves. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
.102 left to play in the third. Here's McCollum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for New Orleans.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Austin the pass to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. McCollum's got 8 points.
And with the shot clock winding down, McCollum, just even temperament, steps up, knocks it in.
Len, good.
And
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Out left to the wing. McCollum against Reeves. McCollum kicks to Olynyk. And yes, it's good. Olynyk's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's New Orleans.
Come on, everyone.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Misi in at the center position.
Murray with a great job of the draw and dish.
Doncic left side. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Lakers. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they have to rush things.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. James sets the screen for Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Murray outside. Pulls it up. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
It feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Doncic finds Vanderbilt. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
James looking it over. And he drives in. James slices to the rim.
Just watching the King come down the lane with that kind of roar. Wow, ferocious.
Shoots the 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
2 minutes remaining in this ball. 2 minutes.
Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Williamson is screen on Doncic. Here's Jones to the wing right side. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pelicans.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Zion Williamson.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
New Orleans ball.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Murray. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. Vanderbilt with the steal. Fires the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Vanderbilt the pass to Finney Smith. And Hayes kicks to James. Now here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Hayes. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Launches from deep. From deep three-point territory. Off target with that shot. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right,